What's up, y'all? It's your girl S Food.
Chapel Harder.
It's your girl Latia.
This is DJ Nugget. Hotline.
This is Jasmine Ford.
King Nesbitt.
Trap Wake Kizzle.
Slancito.
Girl Tosh.
Rough Bone.
The Jeweler.
Ludi Boy. Yo, what up? It's your boy Wiz Khalifa, man. And I just kicked it right here. Smoked real big with the Burgh Boys.
So we're sitting down right now with BBGuns. Full shout out to the BBGuns.
Hey, bang, bang. Thanks for having us.
Oh yeah, man. Thanks for
everybody.
coming. Thanks for coming through. We waiting for Spillz to come and sit down so we don't look awkward on the couch.
Love the studio audience.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, I'm good.
Yeah, you is fucking a rotation up now.
I know. I'm sorry.
He came too late.
Cause now, like, me and you is on the end and he's on the outside, so it's like
It's okay.
it's like the Oreos on the outside.
Yeah, I know.
The vanilla, you know what I'm saying? The cream is on the outside.
You're funny.
Different ways.
It's double.
Inside peanut butter, outside jelly.
Just straight like that.
That was good. That was good. I like that. That's great.
Oh man!
The way you said it just like popped into my mind.
That's how you know he's a creative, because he can come
Yeah.
up with that. So for the people that are listening, why don't you guys introduce yourselves? I don't know.
I'm Joel.
Joel.
I'm JP. Together we are BBGuns.
Awesome.
Joel and JP are the BBGuns.
That's
Shouts.
us.
Shouts to you two. And how long have you guys been together now as a group as BBGuns?
It depends.
As BBGuns the last couple of years.
Probably like 3 years.
Well, total probably
2.
more like 4 or 5 at this point.
We've been working together
we've
for
always-
like 8 years, 9 years.
Wow.
We were always like frequent collaborators, but before we were actually like a duo.
Yeah, that's awesome. And
Super dope.
so what made you two really start BBGuns? Like, where did this all start? How did it start?
We used to be called. We've had several names.
We've evolved and shifted over
We
time.
did King of the Burgh, Subterranean Aliens years ago.
Okay.
Then we
I
were
remember that.
We were Lazy Blackman for a
Lazy
little while.
Black Man because
JP.
I was Lazy JP
And I was
he
Bars
Bars
Blackman at the time.
So we tried to be,
I remember.
edgy. And so then we got rid of that. Because I got tired of explaining it when I was by myself. And so now we're BBGuns. We've been BBGuns for a couple years, no space. And yeah, it's been going good. I feel like we've hit our stride ever since this final form, if you will.
That's great, man. That's awesome. And you guys, has it always been the same sound as the tracks that we've just played that you guys are dropping?
No.
Has it always been the same
It's
sound?
evolved over the years. We used to be we used to be like way boom bap, like way like 90s boom bap, lyrical, miracle kind of guys.
Right.
We still have that bone for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we've kind of picked up a few tricks along the way. What do you think?
Yeah, the chorus still remains there because we still, whenever we rap, we try to make sure that we like structure like good raps like in all aspects, like making them like good, catchy lyrics that people will repeat, but also having like a certain like technical level to them as well.
Right.
So like that always remains, but over time we just learn to like hone the craft, learn how to make songs rather than just writing raps, and just really introduce
dope.
different concepts and different ideas and experimented, and we got to where we are now.
So y'all said y'all been working together for like 9 years.
9 years.
So what do you think you guys like gravitated the most to each other?
We actually went to the same high school together, and he graduated a year before I did, and we were in like activities outside of school together, like scouts and stuff like that.
That's cool.
So we always had like history, but we weren't like super tight yet.
Yeah.
And then like one day we like met up. He saw me walking down the street doing my rap hands, listening to music at some point. And I was probably walking to my grandma's house or something. And he was just like, "Oh hey, like, you know, I'm starting to make music too. Like, what are you listening to? Like, let's hang out and like write raps and whatever." And he lived a couple blocks down the street from me, and we just hung out for a while and just started experimenting and steel sharpening steel, I guess.
Right. No,
Just getting better together and figuring this thing out as one, I guess.
Yeah, we were both really into like the mixtape, like the Dat Piff era at the time. Like obviously like all the Wiz mixtapes. We were super into Lil Wayne mixtapes, but like also like there was like different guys like Wale and Kid Cudi and like
Charles Hamilton.
Yeah, we liked like the nerdy guys too, and like more creative side of things. And yeah, we were just soaking in all we could, and I was pretty bad at anything rap related, but we worked at it for years, and now I feel like we're all right.
That's awesome.
That's dope,
that's
man.
awesome as hell, man. Like that is just such an organic story that like you should be telling that at a higher level, and I feel like you guys will because this
hopefully
hopefully I got braces to pay for and shit.
Yeah. So you got Father.
Yeah, I have a son.
Son, good for you, man. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah,
Oh, thank you.
happy
Oh, yeah.
belated
Appreciate
Father's
it.
Day to you guys.
And go ahead. You have something?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that I know you had talked about a few of the influences is right there. What are some of your true main reasons why you got involved in the music? Was like when you were kids? Was there someone you were listening to that really made you want to get involved in the music?
I was always into singing and dancing in front of people. I've always been like a ham bone. I always did like choir and stuff and like church and school and stuff. My dad didn't allow me to do bands or anything. I wanted to do bands. I didn't get into hip hop real heavy until high school. And I don't know. I think I just wanted to do it because I wasn't allowed to do it or something like that.
That's
but I mean, I've always loved performing, and I just figured I could, add another skill. Like I've always sang, so then I added rapping at the end of high school.
That's awesome, man.
So what do you think, the first hip-hop album you got caught listening to from your dad? He was like, fuck that, turn this shit off.
Well, there's eras, because I remember in 5th grade, I was listening to Dr. Dre and Eminem, because that was real. Everyone was listening to them at the time.
Yeah.
Which one? The Chronic album?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell no.
But then 2001, because I was getting old. I was still young, so 2001. And Slim Shady, the Marshall Mathers LP, and then 50 Cent
Anything
came
Marshall
on
Mathers
after that.
was really.
I wasn't even allowed to
graphic.
listen to that Marshall Mathers shit.
I had it edited though,
I wasn't
and
allowed to listen
edited
to
was
Eminem
a
for
completely
years.
different experience. You know?
It really
My
was.
mom told this CD, if I ever hear you listen to this, she's like, matter of fact, just give me it. And broke that shit.
Oh man,
I would have been heartbroken at the time.
facts.
Would have copped another one, but I was like, bruh.
Fun fact about Tony Braxton.
She was here.
I'm glad he was on point like that. But I had bought her album back in the day on a cassette, and it was the one "What You Making Me High." I think it might have been earlier than that, but my dad threw that shit away.
Wow.
I spent my hard-earned money on it.
Your dad ain't
Tony
fuck with Tony
Braxton?
Braxton.
It was all bad music, bro. He didn't fuck with none of
Singing
bro,
about sex.
I told you I had Lil Kim.
Yeah.
Bro, he broke it, bro.
Probably
in front of me.
broke-
broke
Crazy.
the CD, bro.
Damn.
But Tony
I don't
Braxton,
have this shit in
though?
my house. Yeah, bro.
So, do you guys play instruments too? Do you produce your own tracks?
We don't play anything. I started dabbling with piano in the last year, just to start writing chords to sing to give to the producers.
Right.
But I live with Charlie Scott, who did a lot of our first album, and he does a good third of this new one. So I've been able have more hands on with it.
Right.
We're now in there making decisions this should be like this should be different, or we'll get a guitar player to come in and play some stuff, and
Really doing
synth
the
person
production on it.
to have more control, as
Right.
much control as we can. They'll give us a beat skeleton, and we'll kind of try to flesh it out together.
And I just was curious because I know a lot of people that when they start doing music, it's either instrumentally or it's vocally.
Did either of you guys go to school for music?
Neither of us went to school for music, but I played in the school band and sang in chorus and sang in church
Yeah.
choir and
Yeah,
stuff.
and
I
he
did-
said
So
the
everything,
same thing. So,
everything you know now was basically self-taught, or somebody else taught you how to do it.
Yeah, but especially with regards to hip hop and making tracks that way, electronic wise, in a DAW and arranging everything. Yeah. We've worked with What If from What If Studio, if you're familiar with him.
Shout out to
We've
If.
been recording with him from the very, very beginning. We've done everything we've ever done with him.
Yeah, straight up everything.
So
That's
we've
great.
kind of grown and learned together over the years. I think each time we do something, we learn something new.
And that actually makes it a whole hell of a lot easier when it comes to the production side of things because you guys build a connection. You know what I mean? A lot of times, you'll have someone who raps and they'll worked for years with so and so, but then they transition and start working with somebody else, and it's not the same sound, or you're not able to really like come together to make what you want to make. So, that first song we listened to, it was really upbeat. Backspace, yeah. So that's just crazy.
Cool, buddy.
That's crazy. And you said Charlie Scott did that song?
Yeah, he made the beat.
That's insane. Yeah.
I wanted to get us some the old school shit, the lazy. Was it JP and Lazy Black Man?
Lazy Black.
Yeah, the Lazy Black Man.
No, you
Lazy
still
Blackman era.
do you still?
No,
fuck
he
with-
was Bars Blackman,
He was
right?
yeah, because
exactly.
that's what
he
I
was
wanted-
Lazy JP.
Do you
He was
still?
Lazy JP.
He was Lazy JP.
Lazy Black
Man.
You don't still fuck with the freestyle like you, because you was the type they be like freestyle. You been you don't do that shit no more.
No, I was never really this sort of person to do that unless I was super duper
At
drunk.
King of the Burgh, you did that shit.
Oh yeah,
Don't
we
lie.
did do it at King
At
of the
King of the
Burgh.
Burgh, you did it.
Oh
We
yeah,
wanted-
we
we
did.
want-
We
we were
did pull out the
hungry.
bat.
We
We
were
did pull out the
hungry.
verses.
You was like, I'm gonna go
wanted-
acapella.
Yeah, we did for the Power
See,
Gang.
I
he
remember
tried
that
to make
now.
me a
It was
liar,
with the Power Gang.
but I brought out the evidence.
Yeah, we were hungry for that. We wanted to do.
I wanted
we
the
wanted
dub.
to- We wanted
I didn't care that it wasn't first. I just wanted to get as high up the ladder as I could. I didn't give a shit.
No, that was
It
the
mattered
action.
to us back then.
Yeah.
That's
Y'all
good.
did, so y'all did,
King
you
of-
know, a lot of shows. What's been like, you know, one of the funnest shows, or maybe a show that you remember that you want to talk about?
I think the high mark, and I think most people would say for us, was the Deutschtown Music Festival last year on the north side.
Yeah.
We were the second to last act before I think Andre Costello, and it was crazy to just go ahead. And, you know, like it's a festival stage, so there's always
the
like
main
people in
stage,
front. It was
too.
the main stage. So there's always people in front, but it was wild that you go ahead and have like 45 minutes to go ahead and just kill it. Then you just go ahead and in your mode. Then you stop to drink some water and you look up. Then there was literally like people for like as far as we could see down that street.
That's
like
crazy.
all just
Yeah,
zoned
it was
into
the
us.
most we've ever
There's-
performed before.
Yeah, it
That's
was incredible. It was like the closest thing to being like
Was y'all
like a
nervous?
legitimate rap star.
No,
ever.
no.
I'd
Like
have
we
been
just
nervous as fuck.
like went crazy. Like, you know, I don't
Yeah,
know.
we just warmed up and just kind of went into a trance. It
Well,
gets a little like, you know, you get the spirit like takes over.
For
you,
some
quote
yeah, for
unquote.
some reason when the pressure is on, the spirit just takes over, and
That's
you just
dope.
gotta let it ride.
I feel you
Game
100%.
7 shit.
I feel you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Every show's Game 7.
That's crazy.
That's
yeah.
crazy that you
That's
say that,
right.
because I'm really happy to hear you guys say that, because no matter what show it is, how many people were there, it's still our craft. It's still what you're doing.
You
Even
still-
it's even as me as a DJ, man. Like I'll go just as ham when there's 5 people there as when there's I did that.
Who is y'all DJ?
5,000 people.
We don't have a
just
DJ,
run
we just do it on-
ourselves usually. Yeah.
Yeah, we just open up that Windows Media Player,
Yeah,
press the space bar.
yeah. We just run our
Just let it
tracks out
ride.
of the
Period.
computer and just play them ourselves.
Period.
Yeah, we used to give them to the
So
sound
let's-
man.
let's
If
just
that's
go.
the case, I'll be y'all DJ. Oh
Yeah. That's basically what we
Flack
need.
would just
Listen, we
dance in
need
the
someone to
back.
go ahead and be like the
The
additional
button-
hype
the
man.
button pusher.
Hey, you
Facts.
know for a fact that anytime you need the Burgh Boys, you just call us and we'll fucking pull
All right.
up and me and Motor,
Yeah.
me and Motor are the DJs, but Flack will always be there to fucking dance with y'all.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
say no
Put
more.
some
I'll help y'all
Say
drink
no
beer
more.
too.
You saw him
Yeah.
That would
dancing
add
over
to
here.
it.
Yeah.
I'll help y'all drink beer too if y'all need.
Yeah, we'll like Stone
We'll
Cold.
push some buttons.
Hey, let's
too.
do that.
Stone Cold.
That's
so
a
could we
that's a stage goal to go ahead and like catch a couple beers from the crowd and just stone cold them for
Man.
me. That would that would be like my
That's
that would be like
bucket
my like
list.
10,
That's a
11-year-old
bucket
self like living a fucking dream.
Hey, Motor.
We can make that crack.
Motor
We did it for.
Motor did that. We did the
I
drummer
know, but
verse
what we
DJ.
didn't do, which we gonna have to do next time,
Is have someone
is
throw
have
'em up.
have somebody from the crowd. Like Flack should be in the crowd next time and throw him up.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then we
man.
both catch one and crack them.
We did the drummer
Cheers
verse
it,
DJ
yeah.
thing because I
Uh-huh.
play the drums and he DJ'd, and dude, it was fucking hilarious because at the end of our set, he cracks 2 beers and just fucking did this thing.
It was at the beginning.
Oh
Wow.
man,
Oh, was it the
I love
beginning?
it.
Intro,
I
yeah.
Was it
fucking
the
love
intro?
it.
You did.
Yeah, I think it was the
No,
intro.
it was the intro because y'all was planning on it.
Yeah.
That was the exit.
That was
Yeah, it
the
was the
outro.
exit. Yeah,
It was the outro. It was the
My
outro because
bad.
we did Stone Cold. No, but
I was gonna ask, could we get their top 3? So, could we get your top 3 places to eat in the Burgh?
in Pittsburgh.
Damn.
Top 3 places to eat.
Damn.
Hmm.
Ooh, that's a
It's
good
on
Starting
the
with
spot.
starting with number 3.
Yeah.
Oh, phew.
Wow, this
your
is
way to
wow,
the
this is gonna be
best.
tough.
I will say at least I live right in Bloomfield by Trams. It's pho, like good Vietnamese pho.
Yeah, Trams is bomb.
That's probably
Trams
one
is
of my
super
favorite
good.
places. That's where I eat the most.
And what would you say your favorite from there is? Just an extra tidbit.
Oh, I just get the beef pho. I get the classic.
Yeah.
I get the classic. Like I've tried around, but yeah, it's all reliable.
Is
And
this
it's
Trams?
good price.
Tram?
Trams, yeah.
Trams.
In Bloomfield.
Yeah.
Trams in Bluefield. That's number 3.
It's Oriental.
What's yours?
This is actually kind of tough. I'm gonna say number 3 is Smoke in Lawrenceville.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Barbecue.
What's your favorite there?
I do like
My
smoke.
my favorite at Smoke.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite thing that I ever had there is we went there for brunch one day because an appointment canceled, and they had a chorizo sausage gravy with 2 over easies and a biscuit, and it was ridiculous. Like I just went ahead and just like I don't even do over easy eggs or like sunny side up eggs at all. Like having like the yolk like that weirds me out, and that really was just like, oh my god. I had to go ahead. I actually ended up making that for Christmas breakfast for all the homies like that Christmas.
Wow, they inspired you. That's what's up.
Wow.
It was
I said,
crazy.
wow. I think I might have enjoyed. I
And then
boils of that.
Yeah, and I did cinnamon waffles, and then I did chicken and cinnamon waffles
Wow,
with the
man.
sausage gravy.
It's good.
That's
to be
crazy.
your homie,
Right? Cinnamon waffle.
Yeah, I was there for
Yeah.
this. I was there
I
for that.
Yeah.
do like them chicken and waffles though. Like I've been to like
Yeah, I
Gladys,
love that shit.
what was that like Gladys Night restaurant down in Atlanta, and they do
Gladys
that.
Night.
Yeah,
All
that
right,
shit was
Spillz.
amazing.
You heard he got some
Gladys
soul?
Knight. Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Gladys Knight drop in
Sorry.
there.
Gladys Knight.
love
Number
that place.
2. What is number 2?
I think I gotta go with a hipster staple. Is SPAC. We gotta go with SPAC on Penn Avenue in Garfield. SPAC. You gotta get the cheap slice when you're coming out of a Roboto show. They got good hoagies too.
Yeah, that's the fuel.
People say the seitan wings are good, but I've never had them.
Spacks on
Spacks.
Penn Avenue.
Penn Avenue.
Yep.
Number 2. Okay, what's your number
2?
Can I name places that don't? Can I name places that were there but don't exist anymore?
Yeah.
Or
That's
actually
fine.
now?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, this is a place it's actually New Ken, but it was Claudette's Kitchen. There was a little like mom and pop stop like right in the heart of New Ken.
I know
That place had that dude had some really, really good breakfast items that he had busted out. They were really doing like a lot of really good things. They were really active in the community. It was a good spot. It was a gem. I would have recommended it to anybody if it was still there, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Number 2, Claudette's.
What's
Claudette's Kitchen, you said.
Claudette's Kitchen.
And
I think that
used
dude's
to
still
be in
around
New
doing
Ken.
catering or something, but I don't know if he's still
Claudette's
doing the
Kitchen.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Free Claudette's Kitchen.
Yeah. Bring back Claudette's Kitchen.
Wow.
Bring back Claudette's Kitchen.
Flack
Number 1.
I think I'm gonna pick this one more for utility reasons than taste reasons. But Ritter's Diner is the best late night tip.
It's a
It's
staple.
like one of the few 20.
I think so.
Yeah,
Like at the
yeah,
like at
that
the
is
very
it.
end, the big
That
one.
is
Yeah,
it.
yep.
It's one of the
Yeah.
few 24-hour places that you can find around here.
It is.
So like you're getting off a show and it's like 3 a.m. and you're starving.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Ritter's is open.
Do it up.
Oh,
That's
It always
Ritter's.
open.
They have these little speaker things, like 50s little jukeboxes, one at every table, and we didn't
It's
think
so
that
nostalgic.
we didn't think they were that loud. And
This thing was blaring some old-ass song throughout the whole
It
place.
was through the grapevine, and it was just
Yeah.
blasting at like 3:30 in the morning. I was like, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry, guys.
And
I
then
got on
by
taste
the
like
end of it,
dancing.
everyone's like,
dancing.
Vibed out.
Facts, bro. No, that's so funny.
Number 1
Yeah.
for you.
For you.
I can't remember what the name of it is, but there's a hot pot place in Oakland. It's a cool little spot. You go ahead. I think you can do a la carte. So you can go ahead and just get low whatever that you want. It's like 20 something, or you can go ahead and get a specialty one somewhere between like 13 or 14 and like 18. It's like a nice little experience. You go ahead, have the thing of broth heating up for you. Dip your proteins in it. Let it go ahead and cook up a little bit. Eat it. Put the broth in there. Make your own little soup and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's a cool little
I
spot.
know
It's
what you're
nice and
talking
communal.
about. I know
What
you're
is the
talking
name
about.
of it?
I honestly don't remember the name of it. I went on a date there with Bay,
Make your own
and I don't
shit.
remember. I do not
Is
remember
it
what
Top
it's called. Right
Shabu and Lounge?
Now you can
Maybe.
you
It's
can
the
do
Asian-
stuff
might
like
be
that
Top
now
Shabu
It is
in
an
the market
Asian
district
fusion
at your local
restaurant.
market district.
It
in
might be.
Atwood,
Top
in
Shabu.
Oakland.
It might be. I'd have to ask her, but she would remember
That's-
more than me. But we went there.
We're gonna
It was-
say
That
that.
sounds.
That's
dope.
primo.
And
Never had a
honorable
hot pot.
mentions to Fuel and Fuddle in Oakland. Open late, decent prices.
Yeah.
Food's
Wow.
good. I did have a drink there that I thought was fucking horrendous. I don't know, can't remember what it was. I would
Wow,
never get it.
don't
what a
drink
good
there.
But everything else
review.
about that place, except
You
that,
can eat there,
except
but
that
don't
particular
drink there.
cocktail I had was terrible. Was
But see,
great. I mean,
It's great food, but
That-
don't get a
don't
weird
do
drink.
not get alcoholic
Don't get
beverages.
Fuel and fuddle.
Stick to water.
Don't fucking drink.
Don't
there.
get fueled at
Water
fuel
and Coca
fuddle.
Cola. That's
Oh,
it.
Shit, that's funny. No,
non-alcoholic beverages, please.
Only. You got lemonade?
They have a lot of good drink specials too. That's
Can I
the
get
irony.
water, no limit?
Yeah.
Water, no lim.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, friend.
There you
I
go.
appreciate it. So no, you. I was gonna say, let's get into like the here and now. We're not too far away from you guys dropping your new album.
Yep.
Facts.
Yep.
Present.
About a week and a half away.
And why don't you give everybody the title and the 2 songs that are out right now, and just promote that album right now.
It's called Help Yourself. The singles are Valley and Backspace. They're already out on all the things, Spotify and whatnot, SoundCloud, Bandcamp.
Go check that shit out.
Yeah, it's on everything. The album comes out June 28th. The release party is the day after at Spirit Lodge if you're in Pittsburgh.
Got a nice stack bill for that too. Mars Jackson, Silver Car Crash, Swamp Walk, Charlie Scott, Spinning.
Yeah, good mix, Bill. We got a music video out that we did in L.A. with my brother Corey. It's for Valley, so that's on YouTube, and yeah, check all that shit out.
Fantastic.
Check it
That's
out.
perfect. No, that's great. And how many tracks are on the new album? Help Yourself?
11.
11.
And you said Charlie Scott produced majority of this album?
About like a third.
Who
probably
else
like a
did you
third.
guys work with?
Hike Keach from Baltimore, somebody that we started working with for this project. He did Valley, so he does like a lot of these like folksy, like weird samples in there that kind of give it a more rock edge that I feel like complements what we were doing or trying to get to. Logan Sound does a few as well. We worked with him on the last one. He's a local guy as well.
Who else do we have on there?
I think that's
Any
all 3 of them.
Any features, artists?
Oh yeah,
We got Hubs on there, Motormane named on, and we have Shay Parks, formerly of Soda Club. She's out of Boston right now, singing a part.
Dope.
That's crazy because those are all people that I
It is. It's sick.
Yeah, those are all people I know. From
Shouts
Mo.
out Hubs for this hoodie too.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got Hubs
Shout
hoodie.
out
on.
to Hubs for
Hub.
the dope hoodies. If y'all don't know about those, man, they're definitely selling like hotcakes, man.
Yep.
Yeah, get those. That's a Burgh original right there.
Absolutely,
A true legend.
No, for sure. And you guys, you said you went to high school together. Where'd you go to high school? I didn't catch it. If you told me, where'd you guys go?
The Highlands High School.
The Highlands.
The
Okay.
Highlands.
I didn't.
It's like kind of near Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Yeah, I wanted
Okay.
to do it like a college game or like a NFL
Yeah.
lineup.
Draft. Yeah.
The Highlands
High School.
The Ohio State.
You're funny as hell.
You know
bro.
how to you always had to come over like
Right.
the you.
Yeah, the U. Yeah,
The
yeah,
U?
that's what I was. You
That's-
got to put them up.
So you guys grew up in that era of you said 90s, 2000s, right? What were some of your? Did you listen to alternative rock at all? Like,
Yeah.
Is that kind
Oh,
of like
yeah.
how you got into like the sound you have?
Yeah, well, growing up, I was real into like Linkin Park, and I think that kind of got me back into hip hop that way. And then like the last handful of years, I had a really big like indie rock phase, like 90s alternative, 80s stuff.
Yeah.
And then he's around me all the time, so he's still listening to the new rap that I'm forgetting to listen to, and we're like swapping back
Yeah,
and
y'all
forth
put
just
each
like the
other
old
on.
days.
Yeah.
And I think that's helps us get well rounded and like still have that foundation and good rap music, but incorporate outside ideas.
No, absolutely. Because like that's the reason why I brought that up is because of how the sound is and how unique it is. Off camera, we were talking like here in Pittsburgh, there's nothing that sounds like you guys right now. Like especially with this new music that you have. Is there like a specific new album that you guys really are into? Together?
The new Tyler we've been listening to constantly. The new Tyler, the Creator. We love Brockhampton a lot.
That's crazy.
Kevin Abstract. Non-rap.
That I've been playing that Crumb album.
Yeah,
the new
Crumb
band out of
album.
Brooklyn called Crumb. They put out an album called Jinx recently.
It's real creepy, but it's smooth and got a funky rhythm to it. Like it's a cool mix of stuff.
It's so dope. It's like it's
spookiness.
Just, it's the type of shit that makes raps fall out of your head.
Yeah.
If you're looking for that, it just has that perfect groove. It just makes
I
them
wish
fall
we
out
could
of your
rap
head.
on it.
Well, BBGuns, we're gonna play your 2 singles, but once again, thank you guys so much for coming.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
hell
you.
yeah.
Make
Thanks
sure you
for
guys-
having us.
Make sure you guys get out to June 29th. Get out to
Spirit
Spirit.
Lab.
Yeah, absolutely.
sure
Yeah,
Let
definitely
the
come through,
Spirit
celebrate
take you.
with us.
The Holy
We
Spirit.
love y'all.
June 9th, June 29th.
The whole pile of boogers.
Look out for that booger, man. He's walking around here somewhere.
Introduce the new co-host.
And we
Nice,
might have
man.
Steph Curry next week.
Yeah,
Never know.
Hey.
I just gotta stay
Steph
tuned.
Curry and Spillz Booger next week on the Burgh Boys, man. Shout out to the BBGuns, DJ Spillz. Take us away. Hey, you know what? It's been fun, man. But we gotta run. So y'all tune in next motherfucking week. Go check out Spillz at Fim and Cools on Thursday. Pull up on us tomorrow at Round Corner Cantina. Don't be ugly. Go check us out on IG and Twitter. The Burgh Boys. You already know what it is. DJ Motormane, DJ Spillz, Sir Flack Wood. Take us away.
I'm JP.
No, I'm Joel.
We're BBGuns, and you're listening to the Burgh Boys.